Good morning. So I will say I don't know what temperature it got down to last night, but it was not warm. I was comfortable, but I did have to pull out my other liner bag. I didn't have to zip it up, but I was in it, using it as an extra blanket. Alright. Didn't sleep great initially, but that was because I had company in camp. Pretty sure they were either deer or elk. Every time I would move around to like get ready to take a peek and see if it was Yogi, they would head off. So never got a sight of any of them. There was definitely more than one though. This morning I could see fresh hoof prints and stuff like that, so I think they were deer because the prints weren't all that big, but they could have been elk with babies. There's definitely one point where I had the bear spray in my hand and my flashlight in the other, and I was unzipping the tent to get a peek outside and see what the hell was making all the noise, and I could hear it basically run off down the hill. It's like, alright, well, even if it is a bear, at least it's still scared of people and noise, because it wouldn't want anything to do with that. Burn was within the last 2 years. Ground has barely even started coming back. Which of course also means every one of those trees is going to be falling over in the next 10 years. Speed up on this because I can see the road all the way up until it goes up around the corner, so other than minor terrain features, there's no major surprises. Oh yeah, that's a fresh one. Well, let's see if I can at least help her get this other one out of the way.
While Patchy pulls himself together, let's see how SpongeBob's party is shaping up.
Alright, let's go. But that probably came down this morning because I heard at least 2 trucks come from this side. Maybe they're paying attention. We'll find out. Trying to live in his mirrors here. Boop, boop. People, it's not a quiet horn. You need to look in your mirrors. Boop, boop, boop. Wake up. Boop, boop, boop. Wake the f*** up! Open your f***ing eyes! All the rig in the world, and none of the f***ing common sense. Like, I'm on a bike, I'm going 30 through some of this stuff, and I'm still looking behind me just to make sure I'm not holding people up. You're going 5. And you're like, this is fine. No one could possibly be going faster than me on this. Like, look around you. You're not the only one out here. If you're in the backcountry, you need to have mirrors, you need to be using them, and you need to anticipate that there will be faster traffic at times. You are not the only person out here. It's the same reason why you need to ride right. It seems like everybody gets out here and they just think they're the only person in the world. Main character syndrome, I guess. God, look at all the trees. Just hundreds and hundreds of trees down. Thousands. There's easily thousands back here. Nobody knows what the hand signals mean. I'm not waving. Am I on this all the way into Elk? Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna kill cameras and I will talk to you in Elk City.
A few inches later.
So I am topped off and ready to go, heading towards Yellow Pine. I believe this is all paved, so I'm not going to record much of this. But yeah, Elk City was nice. So I'm going to get up here. It's 204 miles to Yellow Pine. And we'll see how this goes. So I will catch you when I get onto dirt.
20 minutes later.
That was a good 20 or 30 miles of pavement. 172 miles to Yellow Pine. Oh yeah, so check it out. I got a new sponsor, Moto Camp Nerd, but he has the storefront. He basically sells all the camping gear that I use. He had reached out to us when we were getting ready for the Tuck trip and kind of basically said, you know, hey, is there anything that we could do? And so he helped us out a little bit with like some discount stuff on that. And then I got hooked up with him as an affiliate. So there's a link in my description of my video. If you click on it, you get a little bit of a discount, and I get a little bit of credit for any purchases that you make. And he's a great guy. He's just a, you know, true motorcyclist, adventure rider, and started selling camping gear and stuff through a web store because he was tired of fighting to try and find good camping gear for ATV riding. And so most of the stuff that he's selling is not motorcycle specific. It's stuff that's just good for camping use, and it happens to work well for moto campers. So like, he and I had chatted a little bit about the Big Agnes tents. The bike packing tents are great for motorcyclists because they pack down so small. The 3-in-1 sleep system was one he started selling after we talked about it because it's just a great quilt system and super comfortable. And I would just encourage you to support him because he's a great guy. Literally, like if you broke down all the camping gear that I have and went and tried to find it all on the Moto Camp Nerd website, you'd probably get 95% plus. He has good taste. Alright, going left. I think I'm on this for a little while, so probably gonna turn off cameras. Yep, I'm on it for a minute at least, so I'll catch you later.
A few inches later.
The sign said heavy truck traffic, so I will be careful. Oh God. I think I'm going this way. Yep. This is fun. It's almost like an OHV trail. God, hi. Oh, I don't like those trees. Nope, nope, nope. Get me out of there. Oh yeah, okay. Just go straight up over here. Bonk. That was fun. I don't like those. Oof. Lots of washouts. 125 miles to Yellow Pine. It's not quite 2 o'clock. I think the thing that's surprising about the mountains of Idaho is how open they are. You get that on some of the passes in Colorado, but I don't know if it's just because of the orientation being a little different or what, but you know, I'm at 5,600 feet and you just open up to a vista where you feel like you can see forever. But yeah, Colorado, a lot of these, you don't really get that view until you're up above tree line. And then it's different because you're on a full-on mountain. This is the Salmon River. A single-sided suspension bridge. That's interesting. That's so cool. This is probably French Creek grade, because the waypoint is for people coming north, so it'll be at the other end of it. Well, that's a big rock. Reminds me a lot of Washington with the jungle. It was in a lot worse shape, but just switchbacks up a hillside, you know, gain a hell of a lot of altitude real fast. And I don't really know if there's a story behind this bus. It's just back here. It was here when they did the filming expedition, you know, so it's been here for 15, 20 years. I don't know if anybody really knows what the deal is, like why it got ditched back here. Alright, should be right here somewhere. There it is. I would love to know like the actual story behind that thing, how it ended up there. It's gonna be funny if you watch these videos just as like a series. You'll see the first 2 or 3, I can't remember when I had to divert, and then all of a sudden this one will be on and I'll be in completely different, I'll be in different gear, like just like, wait, what? And then it'll flip back to the other one for the end. God, these things are cool. Alright, Yellow Pine, 49 miles. Mine says 47. 90 degrees. Hopefully it will be at 3,000 feet. I hope it'll be cooler in Yellow Pine. River down here is gorgeous. gorgeous. God, Idaho is just beautiful. Pile of sand. This is not really what I needed for the last 40 miles. That's gonna be it for a while, guys. I'm not gonna have videos after this Idaho video publishes. That's gonna be it for me for a while, so keep in touch. Stuff from the Tuk to Otuk trip will be forthcoming. I'm super excited to see what happens with that. And the other project that I'm working on, which doesn't even have a name yet. I have a tentative name for it, but I'm not going to share that until I have a better idea of what I want to do. Stuff from that will not start coming out until sometime over the winter, really, because it's probably going to be October before I'm even done filming stuff for it. But just know that I am still doing stuff. I'll still be sharing updates periodically on Instagram and Patreon and things like that. So consider checking that out. And send me a message if you're curious. I mean, I'm not trying to hide anything. So, if you've liked these videos, please subscribe. Helps me out. Consider supporting me on Patreon. That's what allows me to continue doing this. Comment. Ask me questions. I may look at doing a live stream or two if there's interest in them as I get further on this summer. Since I will still be traveling, and filming, I just won't be editing videos. So if you would be interested in me doing that, let me know. I can do a live stream. What should I do next? I have ideas for things that I want to do. I have a bucket list for stuff that I would like to try. But what would you like to see? I don't know. They don't have to be motorcycle oriented either. It could be anything. I'm looking at trying to go learn how to fly a paramotor. I hiked 1,000 miles of the Continental Divide. I'm interested in going back and finishing that, probably on a bicycle, because I still can't hike. But I can ride a bike. It's Meerkat ADV, not Meerkat motorcycling. Adventure is what you make of it. At least it's beautiful. Bit of the Idaho BDR for me, and it certainly doesn't disappoint. Really long day, but it ends